Hi, I'm Jen René, and this is Ashtanga Fundamentals. All you need for this short class is a yoga mat, and if you have some blocks, those will come in handy also. Come to the front edge of your mat and stand in samastitihi, equal standing pose. Spread your toes. Loop your armpits so that your chest opens. Slide your shoulders down your back. Reach the crown of your head up to the ceiling. On your next inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Gaze up to your hands. And then exhale, look up. Spread your arms, fold down, all the way to a standing forward fold. Coil here. And then inhale, lengthen the back, look forward. You can come to your fingertips here. You could put your hands on your shins, or you can put your hands on blocks. The idea is to lengthen your back. Soften the knees, step back to a plank position, and lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale for an upward facing dog. Soften your elbows, strengthen your legs. And let's take a couple of extra breaths here. Spread the chest. And downward facing dog. You're going to breathe 5 times in down dog. Activate your quads, so you're going to pull the kneecaps up slightly. And then try to move the shoulder blades away from each other. Lift the sit bones up and pull them back to lengthen your back. Feel free to bend the knees here as much as needed to get space in the spine. Empty your lungs, look where you're going. Curl down here, get ready to hop or step forward. So you're going to tuck your tail, lift your heels, and then come forward. And inhale. Exhale, fold down over your legs, coil deep. Inhale, long back, strong legs all the way back up. And exhale, push your arms to your sides, push up through the top of your head, samastitihi. We're going to do that twice more. A second Surya Namaskara A, or sun salutation. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Look up at your hands. Exhale, lift the low belly. Keep looking up, fold up and over the abdomen. Bend the knees here as much as you need to. Inhale, head up, long back. Again, your hands can be on your shins if that's better for you. Hands down, step back to your plank position. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale for your upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here 5 times. Keep the legs toned. Pull the sit bones up and back. Draw your navel in. Empty your lungs. Lift your heels, tuck your tail, step your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, Look forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, strong back, strong legs. Reach all the way up. Exhale, push your arms to your sides. Reach through the top of your head. Samastitihi. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Push the pinkies together. Try to create space between your shoulders and your ears. So you're reaching up, but you're pulling the shoulder down. Exhale, fold up and over. Really lift the low belly here. Inhale, head up, long back. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back. And lower down to chaturanga. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Keep the elbows soft, keep the legs strong. Pull the heads of the shoulders back, lift the heart up. We're going to take a couple of extra breaths here. And then pull the hip up and back to downward facing dog. Empty your lungs, look where you're going, tuck the tailbone, get into this crouching position, and then step or hop your feet up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen the back, look up. Exhale, fold down, coil the spine. Inhale, strong legs, come all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskara P. This is the second Surya Namaskara, second sun salutation. Blocks can really come in handy here, so you might want to grab some. Inhale to Utkatasana. So you're just going to let your knees bend, reach the arms up. Again, reach through the pinkies, look to your thumbs. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold, long back, lead with, or lift the heart rather, and fold down. Inhale, head up, long back. Exhale, step back, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Keep the elbows soft, keep the legs strong. So you want your arms to absorb the shock here. Avoid locking the elbows. Take it back to downward facing dog. So this is where the blocks can come in handy. You're going to pull the belly in deeply. Bring your thigh to your chest. Step the foot to your hands. For Virabhadrasana A, put your back heel down. And you're going to have your hips turned to about 120 degrees. So they're just kind of pointing off to the corner of your mat. Reach your arms up. Pull the left rib cage forward. Sink down into the hips here. Push into the pinky fingers. Look up and see your thumbs. Keep the legs really strong. And then take the hands back down to the blocks if you have them, or the mat. Spin the back heel up. Step back. Lower down. Inhale. And exhale to downward facing dog again. Second side. Pull the thigh into your chest. Pull the belly back to create space. Put the left foot down in between the hands. Put the back heel down and push into the outside edge of the back foot. Come up and then just turn the hips a little bit toward the front corner of your mat. So it's about a 120 degree angle. Reach the arms up and then pull the right rib cage forward. Gaze to the hands. Keep the back leg strong. Spread your toes. And then exhale, hands down. Either side of the foot. Step back to the plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. And breathe here. Keep the thigh bones engaged, push them back. Lift the kneecaps, lengthen your spine. Empty your lungs. Crouch down, look where you're going. Take the feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Inhale, drop your butt down low, bend your knees. Reach your arms. Exhale. Samastitihi. Let's do that one more time. Bend the knees. Reach the arms up. Exhale, straighten the legs, lift the belly, reach through the hands, keep the back long, and fold. Inhale, head up, long back. Exhale, step your feet back, find a high plank position, lower down. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Lift your heart, hold the heads of your shoulders back, keep the legs strong. Send it back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps up, put your back heel down, lift up. Now remember, the hips are kind of pointing off toward the corner, the chest is pointing forward. Reach into the pinky fingers, pull the shoulders down the back. You're trying to get your knee over the ankle. Exhale, hands down. Either side of the foot. Step back to the plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Second side. Left foot comes up. Put your back foot down. Push into the outside edge of the back foot so this back leg stays really engaged. Knee over the ankle. Hips are at an angle. Reach up. Keep lifting your heart. And then exhale, hands down. Step back. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and we breathe here 5 times. And 5. Crouch down, lift the butt, lift the heels, and take the feet up to the hands. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up, and exhale, Samastitihi. From here, we go into the standing postures, Padangusthasana. Take your feet about hip distance apart, squeeze your waist. Inhale, lift up, lift the chest, tone the legs. Exhale, fold down, and grab your big toes with your middle and your index finger. Spread your toes. Inhale, lengthen. If you need to soften your knees, you bend the knees. Exhale, fold. Keep drawing the navel center in. Move the shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe here, you can try to straighten the legs a little bit more. Think about keeping your hips over your heels. Lift the kneecaps. Keep breathing here. Maybe you can get a little bit deeper with each breath. And 5. Inhale, come halfway up. Lift the abdomen. Padahastasana. You're going to take your hands now and put them right underneath your feet so the toes go to the crease of the wrist. Draw the kneecaps up to activate the quads. Take another inhale here to prepare. Again, if you need to soften your knees, you just bend your knees. And then exhale. Fold down. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Keep your quads active. Try to shift the hips a little bit forward. Two more breaths. And one more breath. And then inhale, head up. And exhale here. Take your hands to your waist. Soften your knees. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, Samastitihi. Trikonasana. Step your feet about one leg's distance apart. And you might want to have a block handy for this one. You're going to pivot and face the back edge of your mat. You want your right foot pointing forward and your left foot at a little bit of an angle. And then from here, lift up the right toes to really activate the quad. Reach your arms. Go ahead and drop your right toes back down. Take your right arm and reach it overhead. Open the right waist. And then take your right arm and pull it forward, lengthening here. And then gently lower your right hand down. It can go to your foot, could catch your big toe. It can go to your mat. It can go to your shin, or it can go to a block. This right leg, the front leg, is going to externally rotate. You're taking your back sit bone, your left sit bone, push that sit bone down, pull through the sternum, look up, and try to see your left hand with both of your eyes. Keep the quads engaged, spread your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down at your foot and inhale. Pull up. Change your feet for the second side. Remember, you want your legs about one leg distance apart. Your feet are about one leg distance apart. Lift the left toes to really activate your quad. Go ahead and put the foot back down. Inhale, reach the left arm up, open the waistline, and then extend the left arm over the left leg and place it wherever the left hand goes for you. It could be a block, you could catch your toe, you could put your hand on your mat or on your ankle. Take the right sit bone and push the right sit bone down. Soften the left knee Avoid locking that joint. And then look up at your right hand. Keep pulling up with your right hand. Keep pushing down through your feet. Spread your toes. Lift your arches. And breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Look down at your foot. Strong legs. Inhale. Come on up. Pravrita Trikonasana, or the revolved triangle. Square your hips to the back edge of your mat. And then pull your left arm up and really lengthen here. And then from here, you're going to reach forward, 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 forward. Keep pulling forward as far as you can. Move slowly and deliberately. Keep pulling forward. And then at some point, you're as forward as far as you can go, and you move down. The left hand can go to the mat or to a block. And if it's possible for you, try putting the hand on the pinky toe side of the foot, so the outside edge of the foot. Push into your back leg. Twist up here. Look up at your right hand. 1, strong legs, squeeze the inner thighs together. 2, twist at the waist. Gaze is at the top hand. 3, 4, and 5. Look down. Strong legs, windmill the arms up. Change your feet. Take a second here to line up yourself. Hips forward, chest forward. Lift your kneecaps, reach your right arm up, get length. And then forward with the right arm. Pull forward, pull forward. Keep pulling forward. Keep pulling forward, get long, 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 long. And then take it down. And you can do inside of the foot, or the traditional position is hand outside of the foot. When you're ready, reach the top arm up. Keep the legs really strong. Draw the waistline in, and then pull through the sternum. You're still trying to keep the length through the torso. Keep pushing down with the legs. Pull up with the left hand. Strong legs, look down at the right hand. Windmill your arms up. Face the long edge of your mat. Step your feet to Samasthiti. You're back at the top of your mat for Parsva Konasana, or side angle pose. Step out to the right once again. A longer stance this time. You are going to turn the right toes to point to the back edge of the mat, and the left foot is at a little bit of an angle. Lift the right toes up to really activate the quad, and then come on down into what is basically Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana B. Pull through the elbows here to really activate through the core. So you're reaching through the elbows, drop the hips, knee over the ankle. Right arm pulls back, open the right waist, right forearm to the thigh, and then insert the arm, the top arm, at a diagonal line. So this top arm is basically an extension of your back leg. You want that all at the same angle. From here, if you want, you could put your hand on a block or maybe even on the mat. Here's the key though, try not to drop all the weight of your body into your right hand. So you want to be able to lift the right hand off the mat at any time. Push into the outside edge of your back foot. Take your front knee and kind of move it toward the long edge of your mat, toward the pinky toe side of the foot. So you're really opening the inner thigh here. Move the left shoulder away from the ear, and the left hand is pointing to your backside. And that's to keep the shoulder externally rotated. Keep the leg strong. Pull up. Face the long edge of your mat. Second side. Turn the feet again. Drop into your Virabhadrasana position and reach through the elbows. So get the core connected here. Push into the outside edge of your back foot. Lift the back arch. Lift the front arch. Left arm pulls back. Open the waist. Open the whole side body here. Left arm. You have options. Option 1, left forearm on the thigh, and then insert the top arm. And remember that top hand is spinning to face behind you, and that top arm is like an extension of your back leg. If you want, you could go down lower. This will get into the hips more deeply. You can put your hand on a block, or perhaps your hand on the mat. Avoid dropping all the weight into your left hand. Try to lift your left arm off the mat, your left hand off the mat, to make sure you're still in the legs. Keep pushing into the outside edge of the back foot. Now take this top arm, spin it around, catch the left leg, and try to spin your torso open. So that's the movement of the torso, it's spinning open. And then insert the arm back. Stay here, work the legs, lift the hand, try to stay in the legs. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. All legs, come on back up. Face the long edge of your mat. Pravrta Parsvakonasana, or the twisting version. You're gonna face the back edge of your mat again, and you're gonna lunge. I'm gonna lift my back heel up for this, but you have options. You could put your back knee down, would be an option for a newish student. I like this middle option here. Last option would be to keep the heel down. You're going to bring the elbow to the knee and pull back through the belly. So you're curling here. And then from here, if it's appropriate for you, you could either come into a prayer twist, but I prefer to try to reach the hand down to the mat, or to a block and reach the right arm over the ear, just like you did before. Now keep lifting the back thigh up, unless your knee's on the mat. Reach through the back heel, or if your heel's down, reach that back heel into the mat. Spin the top arm and reach through the pinky. Keep the legs really strong. We're gonna do 2 more breaths here. Keep lunging forward with the right knee. Right knee is lunging forward, and at the same time, the right hip pulls back. And 1 more breath. And come on up. Face the long edge of your mat. And then we switch sides. Hips are square, chest is square, and then you lunge. The back foot is at an angle if you're putting the foot flat on the mat, or you could spin the heel up, or you could put the knee onto the mat. Same options as the other side. Hand to the forehead, elbow to the knee. Get into this curl here, right through the low belly. You kind of tuck your tailbone and draw the belly up. And then cross the arm over your leg. And maybe you can put the hand outside of your foot, or the hand on a block, or you could always do a prayer twist. Keep lunging the left knee forward. Insert the top arm. If your back foot is down, push into the outside edge of the foot. Pull the left hip back. Lunge the left knee forward. Move the left shoulder away from your ear and breathe. Strong legs. Inhale, come on up. Face the long edge of your mat. Exhale, Samasthiti. Prasarita Paduttanasana. You're going to come into a wide standing position with your feet parallel. Catch your waist. Inhale, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Keep lifting the heart open. Exhale, fold. Your hands are going to go to the mat. Inhale here, lift up again. Spread the toes, lift the arches, lift the kneecaps. And then exhale, fold down. Your head, maybe you can make it to the mat. Another option might be to put your head on a block. Keep lifting the kneecaps, lifting the arches of the feet. Spread your toes and breathe 5 times here. 1, tone the belly. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come on up. Look forward, lift the chest, keep the quads active, catch your waist, and then inhale all the way up. Spread your chest. Pull the shoulders back. Beat position. Open the arms to a T, pull through the elbows here, and then catch your waist. And your thumbs are kind of on your glutes here, and they're reminding you to keep that engaged. Now, feel that connection from the arch of the foot all the way up the inseam of your legs. Draw your shoulders down, and exhale. Fold up and over. And if you can reach your head on the mat, awesome, but otherwise you can put your head on a block or just let it hang. Now pull the elbows toward each other here and keep kind of squeezing the elbows in. Keep the knees soft, micro bend at the knees, quads engaged, spread your toes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Strong legs. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, at the top. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Take another big inhale here, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, open the fronts of the shoulders, and then exhale. Slowly, slowly fold down. Keep lifting the arches of the feet. Keep spreading the toes. And then reach your hands as far away from you as you can here. And maybe someday they'll hit the floor, but for now you just keep reaching and appreciating how this opens the shoulders and the chest. And a modification, or not even really a modification, something you can do to enhance this pose would be to put the knuckles on your sacrum here. And let your elbows kind of open out to the sides. And then push your hands away from your body so that your palms are pushing out now, and then try to reach down here. This might be a little bit more intense for your shoulders. Both ways are good. I like to do both of them when I'm in the pose. I switch back and forth. This version's nice because it keeps the elbows from locking. And then go ahead and flip the hands again and push the palms together and just pull one more time. Keep the quads active, spread your toes, lift your arches, tone the low belly, and then inhale. Come all the way back up. And then our last Prasarita D, catch your waist. Lift your chest, tone the belly. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, fold down, catch your big toes. Another inhale here, lengthen the back, look up, and then exhale, fold down, and you're going to use your arms to pull your head down. Same things apply here. The arches lift, the quads engage, the knees are soft. The elbows pull out to the sides and then back towards your legs slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come halfway up. Look up, pause, catch your waist, and then inhale, come all the way back up. Step your feet to Samastitihi at the top edge of your mat. Parshvottanasana. You're going to step, again, about 1 leg's distance apart with your feet and face the back edge of your mat. And just take a second here for the setup. You want your hips and your chest pointing towards the back edge of your mat. You go ahead and lift the toes here, lift the top of the foot to really engage this quad, and then go ahead and lower it back down. Internally rotate your shoulders and either make a fist behind your back or make a prayer position behind your back. Once you have your hands into the position, loop the armpits back and around and open the fronts of the shoulders again. Inhale, lift the heart up. Look up, create a little bit of a back bend here. And let's breathe here a few times, really lifting the chest. Keep the legs strong. Open your heart. Look up, bend back. And then exhale, long back as you fold forward over your right leg. You're going to move the left kidney, the left side of your body, toward the right leg. It's a very subtle twist here. Go ahead and release the hand position to help you twist. You're going to take your left arm and wrap it underneath your right leg to kind of pull you into a little bit more of a twist, and then you can take your right hand and grab the thigh to support yourself here. Keep the legs really working hard. Give your leg a hug, move into the twist a little bit more deeply. And then inhale, strong legs, come on up. Face the long edge of your mat. We'll go to the second side. Face the short edge of the mat. We'll go through these steps again. Lift the toes, engage the quad. Put the foot back down. Spread the toes. Take, if available to you, a reverse prayer position. And if that doesn't work for you, make a fist behind your back. Lift the shoulders, spread the collarbones. Come into this little back bend here. Look up. Keep the legs really working. Lift the weight of your body out of your pelvis. Make a back bend. Breathe. And then long back, reach forward. Forward, keep looking up, reach forward. One more breath here, forward, and then fold over your left leg. Knees are soft, toes spread. Right side of the body moves to the left leg. Lift your elbows up here. Release your hand position, and we'll make the little twist here to encourage the twist of the torso. Left hand's going to grab your upper thigh, and it kind of, I did that backwards. I want your right hand to grab your shin and kind of pull your right side to your left leg. And then your left hand can grab the upper thigh and pull in. Keep lifting your kneecaps, engage the quads. And then release, stand up, face the long edge of your mat, and step to Samasthiti. And those are the fundamental postures in the Ashtanga system. There's more standing poses, but we're not going to do those ones today. Instead, we're going to come to a seated position on the mat to close our practice. Drop opposite elbows behind your back. And then you can do a little forward fold here if you like, if that feels okay for your hips and your knees. I'm going to put my head on a block here. This is called Yoga Mudra. And it means you're sealing in your practice. Mudra is a seal. And then bring your index finger and your thumb together. Reach to the crown of the head. Put the tops of the hands on the knees. Lift your heart and breathe. And then the last pose we're going to do, subtleties. Take your blocks, put your hands on your blocks, push down, lift your butt up. In a perfect world, you're lifting your entire shape up. I'm going to leave my feet down today, and you're welcome to do the same. Gaze to your nose and breathe 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and lower down. Bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to finish our practice with one chant of Om together. Inhale for the Om. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the subscribe button so you will get notified the next time I drop a yoga practice. And please download the Ashtanga Yoga Starter Kit if you are interested in expanding your yoga journey.